Hi there! Now we are going to tackle the central communication tool that we use, which is the ANXA Central Desktop. It is recommended for ANXA employees to start their day with the AnxaDesktop so they can map out their daily tasks and stay updated with what's going on in our company. This tool serves as our online office, which promotes efficiency and productivity in the workplace. Before we talk about the AnxaDesktop, let's have a quick overview on its technical aspect. The Central Desktop is an example of intranet, which is a private network of computers. As you can see in this diagram, local workstations are connected to the local intranet server. Laptops are also part of the network through mobile wireless connection. The server connects to the internet via proxy, and the firewall sets restrictions for security. The intranet also uses the same technology as the internet. It is a restricted computer network designed to be used to share internal information within an organization. It is a private website which is secure, which enables employees to conduct internal business. Simply put, the intranet is a network within an organization, in contrast to the internet, which is a network between organizations. While the internet is public and accessible by anybody who goes online, the intranet can be considered as its private version, which is limited to a specific group. An intranet is highly beneficial for an organization. First of all, it bridges the gap across different departments in the company through enhanced collaboration. Employees and managers can easily coordinate with each other, which strengthens teamwork. Employees can also share pertinent files and documents, so they will be accessible to everyone instead of individual filing and multiple email exchange requesting for them. Project management will also be easier because all the developments of a certain project will be posted under one discussion. This is an important tool that delivers business solutions. It also allows the creation of a powerful corporate database because it caters to various file formats, from MS Office to videos. So all of the company's important files are located on the intranet, which are easily searchable. These increases the awareness and knowledge of the employees because they can access relevant information about the company. This also develops our corporate culture by openly communicating to each other. Thus, all employees understand the direction where the company is headed. Although there's transparency, communication is still personalized, since it is possible to communicate with more than one group, a small group, or just one person. The intranet can also give access to people outside the company, like our coaches and authors, on a limited capacity. Now that we understand its importance, it's time that we take a closer look at the AnxaDesktop. As the tagline states, this tool promotes organization, sharing, and collaboration. Central Desktop, the provider of our intranet tool, was founded in 2005. On their first year, ANXA saw the benefits of this young company's program, so they decided to adopt and incorporate it in their system. When we acquired the tool, we personalized its name to AnxaDesktop, and since then, it has been the center of communication for all employees. It is our web collaboration tool to share information and manage projects. The use of AnxaDesktop is consistent to three of the company's core values: communicate, share, and collaborate, that's core value number 5; promote positive team spirit and family values, that's core value number 6; and focus on personal development, that's core value number 4. By using our primary communication tool, we encourage open communication among team members. And we solidify our team spirit because we decide on projects as a group. And we develop through the knowledge that we gain from discussions. The AnxaDesktop fulfills 3 main objectives. First, to improve communication between team members. Communication is a strategic key for business success. Projects are undertaken in a collaborative way where employees, who are based in different locations, share information to ensure better communication, which results in success. The intranet social network provides the link between all the members of the ANXA team. Second, to provide an organized centralization of our files. Using the AnxaDesktop enhances efficiency, as all projects, documents, and discussions are posted on the intranet. Third, to help manage and follow our projects. Members of the team participate in the projects by sharing their ideas and making proposals. Project managers can effectively monitor and archive all projects launched by ANXA. So after mentioning all the advantages of this tool, I'm sure you are eager to enter the AnxaDesktop world. As soon as you join the company, you will immediately gain access to the AnxaDesktop. You will be trained on several workspaces in your first month. This training will show you how AnxaDesktop works and the important role it plays on project management. First, let's define a workspace. A workspace is your online office, your so-called meeting room in cyberspace. The team members virtually meet at the workspace to access or post information and documents, learn about the company activities, share and discuss about goals and projects, and manage projects by scheduling meetings and assigning tasks. In addition, a workspace is a microsite where small teams, departments, and whole companies can come together to organize, share, and collaborate. Workspaces can be password protected, available by invitation only, or public. There are 5 main workspaces on AnxaDesktop management, all in support of ANXA's vision and mission. These 5 main workspaces are spearheaded by ANXA's upper management. Chief Executive Officer Fabrice Boutin manages the community workspaces. Chief Operations Officer Philippe Montero da Rocha manages the content and coaching workspaces. Chief Technology Officer Christophe Boutin manages the technology workspaces. Community and Culture Manager Trina Epilepsia manages the culture and training workspaces. Sales Manager Jean-Noel Barangay manages the sales and licenses workspaces. So which workspaces will you be a part of? Well, that depends on your position. During your first 10 days at ANXA, you will be given access to 2 workspaces, the Team ANXA intranet and a specific workspace used by your team, relative to your job description. These workspaces will immerse the new members of the team into the AnxaDesktop tool. The Team ANXA intranet workspace contains files and discussions shared with the whole team, the company directory and organigram, plus the ANXA roadbook. This is one of the workspaces where the entire ANXA team can share discussions and documents. New employees will be able to read the latest discussions among the international teams, as well as the latest newsletters about the company and its employees. This is a key instrument of our internal communication. It is also the best place to be familiar with all the names and roles of each team member, as the workspace contains a full company directory and organigram. The latter centers on the triad of founders, Fabrice Boutin, Christophe Boutin, and Philippe Montero da Rocha, and their respective responsibilities. The ANXA roadbook is also available in this workspace and can be downloaded anytime. The roadbook is an important document and is integral to an employee's training. Its goal is to help guide the whole team through a singular vision, which is to make ANXA the online reference for well-being on the internet. The project workspace is based on the employee's job description. Your immediate supervisor will give you access to a project workspace based on the projects you will be handling. Once you join, you will be able to track the status of the ongoing projects of your team. This will give you a first glimpse of your job responsibilities. The project manager monitors all the documents and discussions in this workspace. This is an important responsibility as it keeps the communication flow efficient and effective in a workspace. During the next 10 days, from day 11 to 20, you will gain access to 2 more workspaces, Goals and Responsibilities and ANXA Brainstorm and Market Studies. This will help you organize your daily tasks through the AnxaDesktop. Gradually, you are incorporating the use of AnxaDesktop in your work routine. The Goals and Responsibilities workspace contains the monthly goals and priorities of every ANXA team member, an overview of each department's quarterly goals. This workspace also contains your job description, which is the primary basis of goal setting. AnxaDesktop is the first tool that must be opened by every ANXA employee as they start each workday. In order to properly manage their work, their goals and priorities must be structured accordingly. This workspace is open to the entire company, giving each employee the ability to access each member's work plan, comment on their goals, ask questions, or share advice. This level of transparency is a key component of AnxaDesktop's core values. Also found in this workspace is every department's quarterly goals, which helps give team members a vision of the big picture and keep their work in track. The AnxaDesktop Brainstorm and Market Studies workspace contains research on current and new products, programs and practices, as well as discussions for brainstorming and conceptualizing. This also includes important news and reports on the products and services being developed by AnxaDesktop. This workspace clearly shows AnxaDesktop's values of sharing and collaboration, as it encourages everyone to communicate and participate in the discussions. AnxaDesktop believes that every employee can pitch in good ideas. This also helps in professional development because employees learn more about the current market trends and benchmarking studies shared by the team members. This workspace is divided into several folders, each one making up an aspect of AnxaDesktop's marketing strategies. Throughout your stay in the company, you might be given additional access to other workspaces, such as AnxaDesktop University. The AnxaDesktop University workspace contains the discussions regarding AnxaDesktop's corporate training program, along with the reference documents for all the new recruits. Employees will be able to post questions and share their opinions on the training program provided by AnxaDesktop. Now that you have an idea on the purpose of the workspaces, let's check out the features of our primary communication tool. As you can see, these are the beautiful and gorgeous people of AnxaDesktop, who are all part of the AnxaDesktop. Now let's examine the user interface of the AnxaDesktop. Since we're going to use this on a daily basis, we should know how to navigate our way around this tool. For starters, we'll take a look at the first two rows of the user interface. Along the first row, you will find three options: Sign in or sign out, My Account, and the Help links. My Account. This is where you update your profile page with necessary details like your job title, picture, contact number, and email address. Providing these details is important so that the team members will know who you are and what your role is in the company. Photo shouldn't be overlooked. Make sure that you upload a photo, otherwise you will be anonymous and people won't even recognize you. Above all, remember that this photo will personalize your online presence, so it goes without saying that you should upload a good and pleasing profile photo. It contains guides on how to use the AnxaDesktop tool. Here you can watch video guides and read up on 18 topics, 6 levels of resources, and 3 add-ons. If you would like to have an online tutorial, then you can explore this library so you can utilize all the features. If you have more questions about these options, you can contact the AnxaDesktop administrators. Interface. Along the second row, you will find Workspaces, My Dashboard, Web Meetings, Favorites, and Search. Under My Dashboard, you will see My Task, My Calendar, and My Reports. After mastering the first set of options, the next step is practicing these 5 options on the second row of the interface. You will see all the workspaces that you are a part of. Just click on the workspace that you want to visit so you're always updated. As of the moment, the AnxaDesktop has more than 50 workspaces, which is divided into 7 categories. Each workspace has 1 manager. My Dashboard is the landing page once you logged in to your central desktop. On the first row, you will see the status field where you can update the team on what you're currently working on. It works the same way as a shout-out on Facebook, but you don't just put any random thoughts there. Status updates are work-related, and they are an excellent way to communicate brief messages to the rest of your team and keep others informed about what you are working on. Beneath the status update, you will see a 5-day calendar that is going to remind you of your daily task. You can see the tasks you assigned to yourself and the task assigned to you by others. If there's an overdue task, you will see a notification above the calendar. You will also be notified of upcoming calendar events of which you are a participant. Below the calendar, you will see the recent activities in your workspaces. This way, you will never be left out in any important discussion. The My Task page helps you organize your activities. Here, you can set up your task in relation to your monthly goals. Managers can use this tool to manage projects by assigning tasks to their subordinates. and it will be more convenient to track their progress in a centralized area. You can also set up the due dates and level of priority of your task. To complete a task, just check the box that correlates with it, and it will be marked as completed. Milestone tool is used to indicate the progress towards the completion of larger projects. A project is composed of several milestones. A milestone is composed of task lists, which are made up of individual tasks assigned to the team members. We use this to signal the completion of a key deliverable, as a completion phase of a project is marked. As more tasks within a milestone are fulfilled, the progress bar increases. The Milestones tab is found in the row of tabs of every workspace. You can refer to the help links for a video walkthrough on setting up milestones. Project status reports provide an easy way to view the current task completion rate for milestones and task lists in a workspace. You can easily view all task lists and tasks that need to be completed for each milestone, as well as the percentage of total tasks completed for the milestone. My Calendar serves as your online organizer. With the days of each week for the month right in front of you, you are able to visualize your activity and organize your task. It helps in project and time management. On your calendar, you can create events and tasks, and you can easily access them across all of your workspaces in a 3-month calendar view. The Workspace Calendar is a central place to view events and tasks. All members of the workspace have access to the calendar. Your AnxaDesktop calendars must be linked to your Gmail calendar. By updating your AnxaDesktop calendar, you automatically update your Gmail calendar. So you hit 2 birds with 1 stone. How do we link them? On the calendar page, just click on iCal on the upper right part of the calendar. A smaller window will pop up. You will see a long URL which you need to copy. After which, open your Gmail account. On the left side of the window, at the bottom part, click on Add, then select Add by URL. Paste the URL which you copied to the blank field. Then you're done. Whenever you create events in the AnxaDesktop calendar, that will also reflect on your Gmail calendar. The AnxaDesktop can also host web meetings. The Central Desktop Web Meeting is an integrated real-time web conferencing solution that you can use to host web meetings through Central Desktop. It's an easy way to share your desktop screen with the other team members. How do we host a web meeting using AnxaDesktop? First, we start off by creating an event. Subsequently, click on Web Meetings. The meeting manager will be launched. Attendees may join meetings in either interactive mode or view-only mode. Interactive mode provides the attendee with full functionality. The host may grant presentation rights or give keyboard and mouse control to any user. View-only mode allows attendees to join a web meeting without having to download any software at all. View-only mode is a passive experience for the attendee, and the host cannot grant presentation rights nor give keyboard and mouse control to view-only users. The web meeting window will appear. You can refer to the help links for a video walkthrough on how to host a web meeting. The My Favorites section works the same way as the Favorites option of an internet browser. You will be able to tag pages as your favorites for quicker access. When you are on a page that you'd like to access often, just look for the star in the upper right part, then click on it to mark it as a favorite. When you click on the My Favorites tab, it will already be there. The search function allows you to find pages, files, and discussions based on keywords. That's why it's very important to provide appropriate file names. You can also filter the parameters of your search to narrow down your search results. AnxaDesktop receives corporate emails. You are encouraged to spend at least 30 minutes every day to organize your workload and reviewing your tasks and projects through AnxaDesktop. Once you have well understood the user interface of AnxaDesktop, you are now ready to use it every day. Once you have reached this level, you're going to configure it as a start page of your preferred browser.